Welcome everyone. So today we are working on the other second gen project that I have. Today we're going to try to be tearing down some of the front end to more or less check and see if the KDP is fixed or not. We've got a new front seal, gaskets, all that kind of stuff. But with that being said, we're going to take off most of the front end, meaning the intercooler, the radiator, just so it makes it a lot easier on ourselves. Maybe even pull off the fan. I'm not really sure. I don't know what we're gonna do. But anyhow, nonetheless, we're gonna get working on this truck here. This is gonna be, like I'd mentioned in previous videos, this is gonna be another welding rig in the future. Actually, what I'm gonna do is take my old bed that you guys have seen. I've had several people want the bed, but it's more or less, most of you guys live way far away and it just doesn't make sense to more or less transport it that far. So anyhow, if nobody steals it from the time this goes up to the time that we actually going to use it, I'm going to more or less repurpose it and put it on this truck right here. So that's the goal for this truck. Now, in my latest Instagram post, some of you guys might have seen this beauty here. Just picked this up actually yesterday. It was yesterday. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but anyhow, nonetheless, I picked this up yesterday as a place for storage so that I'm all over the place, I know, so that everything under the building here can go, we don't need can go in here, so that way we can build this building better. Like I said, more or less we're keeping the same footprint for the building. We're just more or less upgrading it, making it taller and and closing it in so that way we can have somewhere dry to work. But let me turn the camera on real quick. This is poor man's stack on here right now. I tried to find some 6-inch pipe, and there was one piece that I could find through Napa. They had it, but it was all the way down to Miami, and it was gonna cost like 300 some bucks a stick, which I could almost buy chrome stacks for that much. So anyhow, I spent like, I don't know, $250, $300 on 2 pieces of 5-inch, some elbows. I got another elbow to put over there. I thought that one was better. Neither side was flared like this, and yeah, I didn't even take the thing off because I need bigger band clamps anyhow. But nonetheless, got some cheap stacks on it. But I pulled this thing from an hour away, and the truck did awesome, to be honest. Aside from one little minor setback. So I know what you guys are thinking, what am I going to do with this? I already said it's going to be for storage, but I've got other things in mind. I'd like to turn this into half RV. What's an RV? Half RV and half toy hauler for dirt bikes and things of that nature. But anyhow, we pulled it from an hour away, and we got here, and my father-in-law went with me, and we got here, and I drove past him. He opened the gate up, and he's like, "Man, something was hot when you rolled by." And as you can see, we're missing a bear in there. Now, I'll show you the other side in a second, but there's supposed to be like an oil bath cap, like a big plastic cap that goes on there, and there's 6 bolts around it, and obviously those are not even here on this side. So I'm glad we made it home. I would like to update these axles anyway before I even use it, meaning, get rid of these old style wheels, obviously. But anyhow, we had a very close call of not even really making it. So that's just more or less keep you guys up to date on some of the things going on. I will say that I have been kind of collecting some Freightliner parts. I picked up some fuel tanks. To those of you who know who Mr. J.C. Smith is, J.C. Smith Projects, you guys know that he repairs a lot of medium heavy duty trucks, and he does all kinds of frame shortening, sometimes stretching them, you name it. And anyhow, I believe we're going to go get some goodies from him here. I'd like to in the near future. And how many of you guys would want to see Freightliner projects over the rest of the crap that I do? I really like that truck. If you guys remember from a while back, if you guys are new here, we did a liner replacement in this truck. I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe couldn't have been a year. I don't think it was that long. I don't even remember. But anyhow, we did a little bit of work to it, to see if it would work. Since then, I've had to put a water pump in it because the water pump was leaking in the pan again. But to say the least, it ran awesome yesterday. Like I said, we went all the way down about an hour, even more so than an hour away. Picked this thing up, hauled it back, and yeah. And I basically gave like nothing for this trailer. So that's all. That's the best part about it. But how many of you guys want to see this? Like I said, hope to get some goodies for this truck to kind of update it, make it look better. Ooh, fell in a hole there. So yeah, let's dive into the project though. Enough talking. Sorry to buzz your ear off, but if you get bored, just skip ahead the video. You know, if you don't care to watch, that's fine by me. Let's get started doing something. Okay, so got the cover off, and this is why we checked, because, oh, focus. There we go. This is why we did it, because obviously it's not taken care of. So most of you guys, pretty much all you guys, if you guys have been around this channel for a little while, you guys know that that there can fall out and come down on the cam and pop the case out. So that's why we take care of that. So we're not going to worry about trying to buy a kit or nothing. I'm just going to take a little piece of metal, cut a little tab out, put it, maybe might have to get a little longer bolt, try to find one. It might be long enough, I'm not sure, but take care of that and be done with it. So anyhow, that's and to be honest, this is probably one of the worst 12 valves as far as leaks go that I've been into. And I mean, this is some pretty good cake on here. It's pretty good cake. And if this wasn't such a beat up truck already, I would take the time and try to address some of this, but I'm not going to. I am going to throw it back together. This was the main goal, was to repair this, kind of check everything out. This looks somewhat new. There's no play in it or nothing, so the water pump should be good for a little while. The AC, I'm not even sure that the compressor was kicking on. I don't think it was, so we're going to have to figure out, and this may be part of the reason why it's not working, because there's no dash in it, like, whatsoever. So we have to figure out. I mean, it's Florida. It's starting to you know, get into winter time, but definitely need AC, so need to figure that out. I don't know if you guys, so this is an automatic truck, and see that thing right there, that is the bypass that goes to the cooler on the side of the block. You can't see, I don't have a light either, but anyhow, they deleted that, so that might be why the transmission's messed up in the first place, because it's not getting proper cooling. But I'd like to, if I remember, take that out and actually just put a brass plug down below. It's just an elbow right there, but actually put a brass plug in there, and then the other one tied in. I forget where that other one goes up here, but anyhow, we're gonna try to address that, fix that up. So this might be, I might just put the cover back on it for tonight and worry about tomorrow, because it's kind of late. It's getting dark out, but just pick up here tomorrow. But yeah, that's why we do what we do here, trying to get it fixed so that this truck should be reliable for who knows how long. But I honestly don't even know if this thing has been off of here meaning the front cover or anything, because the ones I've done anyhow, this front usually comes off. I had to tap this one with a hammer. You know, normally you can just wiggle it by hand and it'll come off. This one I had to tap around with a hammer, and you might have saw me prying behind it. I was trying to pry on the side where it wasn't damaged the case. I wasn't prying too hard. It didn't work anyway. But just don't pry behind it, otherwise you'll bend in the cover. But anyhow, tapped it with a block of wood and a hammer, and then got it free, and then I started wiggling it with my hand, and it came off. So anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna see about getting how much a new compressor is, and just go ahead and throw a new one on here. That way, this is one less thing to worry about. Easier. Well, this might be a problem down here. You see, there's a bolt hanging out down there. All right, so we are back finally working on the 12 valve over here. And so you just guys kind of saw me make this here piece. You can buy a KDP kit, and that's fine. They're inexpensive, but I just made one, and kind of ground this little contour in it there so that it clears the dowel, because it does stick out a smidge. If you take it off, you can grind that down to where it's flush, and then just use a piece of flat plate. But anyhow, I'm just gonna stick this in there. And I found a little bit bigger bolt than it was. Swapped it out with something else. I don't really know where this goes. It might have been for here, so I might need to go find another one. But for now, just to get the front case back on, a little bit bigger bolt, and I will use a little bit of Loctite and put her in there. So there's nothing much to it. But like I said, I just made this little piece, kind of a little contour, so that way it fits around there, just like so. And yeah, and once installed, that's what it looks like. Nothing to it. But now I'm going to drive out the front main seal, put the new one in I got, put a new gasket on here. I would put RTV, but I don't have any right now. I don't feel like going to get more, so I'm just going to put a gasket on it right now. Just a gasket should be okay, because I mean, what we're working with anyhow ain't the best. So gonna get this put back together, start putting the front back together. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did already put this on here, new compressor. Filled her up with PAG oil, get new O-rings on the backside for the lines. I will probably wind up getting a new condenser, just to make it easy. And I did get a new accumulator, so replacing most of the parts, but not everything, and hopefully it works from there. The compressor, I don't remember. I think it kicks on, but it might, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was this truck or something else or the semi I was thinking of. Anyhow, it's not important, but we will keep moving forward and figure it out whenever that comes time. But at least we got a new, actually refurbed compressor. So it's just now starting to rain a little bit, but I got the whole front end back together for the most part. This one bolt down here, I have no idea where I took that out of or where it came from. I'm gonna try to go back and look at some video of taking it apart and see where that came from, but I don't know. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at remembering where everything goes, but this thing I have honestly no idea, because it's longer than the long bolts that go on the case and that little thing on it, so I don't know. But probably gonna call it quits here, end the video here as well, because there's no sense. I'm just gonna be putting everything back together the way it came apart. Nothing hard to it, just kind of remembering the steps you were taking. But anyhow, just trying to, the camera's not as focusing, we were just not focusing far away for some reason. Anyhow, I'm just trying to keep it short and sweet, give you guys an update what's going on. And you guys already kind of saw this. These are for the Freightliner, actually. So anyhow, I got that, and I got a sleeper for this Freightliner. So that's going to be some upcoming projects here real soon. But more or less, I'm going to call it quits for tonight, and that'll be it for this video. As you can see, rain's coming down now, so I'm heading inside. So thanks for watching, everyone. We will pick back up on this very shortly, and maybe some Freightliner stuff, maybe working on the trailer. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but more or less, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next one.